Hey guys, it's Jaylon. Welcome back. I am here today to do my update for the Monochromatic Year Project Pan. This is a Pantastic Ladies collab project and it was created by Callie Fab here on YouTube. I will link her information down below. So for the month of July, the color was blue. Let me go back and tell you what we do for this project. So for every month, Callie has picked out a color. And so for each month, we pick out anywhere between 5 to 10 products that we want to work on that kind of meet within that color family. And so I typically like to pick around 5 to 6 items, and my goal either is to finish them depending on what the item is or to use them around 5 times. It's typically my goal. So last month, as I mentioned, the color was blue. So I will go through the items that I used and whether I met my goal on them or not. And then I also will tell you what I picked for the month of August. I did have one item that was still kind of left over from the month of June. The color for the month of June was pink. And I still had one more use left on the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. So I did use it that one last time. So I finished my goal on this. This is now on my Throwback 30 project, which my goal is to finish it. So yay. And now let me go into the items that I had for the month of July. So I had 2 of the Purelease Blue Lotus and Seaweed Treatment Sheet Masks. So I did use 2 of these up. I used more than 2, but I used the 2 that I put in this project. So those are done. And I had 2 other skincare items. I had the Belief True Cream Moisturizing Balm. This is just a 5 ml size. And I did finish this. So this is done. And I lastly put in for skincare the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. And this is a deluxe size sample as well. This has 15 mils. And my goal really was just to use this on a consistent basis. I didn't really plan on finishing this, but I actually finished this on the last day of the month, July 31st, which was yesterday. I was like, oh, well, this is done. Super exciting. I was able to get it into my empties for the month of July. So this is finished. Super exciting. The last 2 items I have in this project were makeup items. So the first one I have is from this palette, which is the Tarte Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette. Ziggy left us. And I had wanted to use the highlighter here in Moonlight. And my goal, like I mentioned before, was to use this 5 times, which I did. And it was really pretty. Even though it kind of seems a little bit lackluster in the pan, it actually is really pretty. And I did really enjoy that highlighter there. It's really pretty. And then the last item that I had pulled in is this MAC blush. It's just gorgeous packaging. Ooh, look at that. And the shade for this blush is Dynastic Fantastic. Oh, I just dug my fingernail in there. So here is the blush, and you can see my fingernail scratch through there. And this was a bit light pink that I'm used to wearing, but I think having that peachy shade in there really helped. And it ended up being really pretty. There you go. There's the swatch of it. And, you know, I did enjoy it. I think it took me longer to hit my goal, my 5 use goal on it than I thought it would, because I didn't have as many looks as I felt like I could wear this with. But I did meet my goal on this. So got the 5 uses on this. Super exciting. So those were the products I had for the month of July. So now let me show you what I have for the month of August. The color for the month of August is black. So I went with black packaging for everything. I only have one skincare item, and that is the May Lindstrom The Honey Mud. And this is just a deluxe size sample that I have. And I'm going to try to finish this. There isn't a ton in here. It's never been used, as you can see. And I figure, I was like, you know, I feel like I can use this because there's just not a lot in here. So here's what this looks like. It's just a nice, you know, I feel like a bit more of a hydrating mud mask. So I'm thinking 2 to 3 uses of this and it'll be done. So I want to finish this. I have a full size of this too. So I want to finish that. And the rest of these items are makeup items. So the first one is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Moonlight. So I have this little deluxe size sample, and I just, you know, the rest of these I just want to use 5 times. And, you know, I feel like this is starting to dry out just a bit. So I really just want to use these as like a base to any kind of foundation that I wear. So I mean, you really have to like blend this in really fast in order for it to not get patchy. But I feel like it provides a really pretty base. And I feel like I can potentially add this in with a primer to keep it from drying really quickly, because it can dry really fast. So either my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base or any other primer that I'm laying down before I do my foundation. So yeah, I want to use these in that kind of capacity. So that's the goal for those. The next are like eye products, and this one is a cream eyeshadow. This is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Barely Branded. So I almost decluttered this at the beginning of the year, and I stopped myself because I was like, you know, this, I like the shade and I can use this. And that's the reason why I stopped myself from decluttering it. So here is what this looks like. So I'm going to add some Duraline. I'm going to. And mix it back up because it's a little dried out. But there is the shade there. So that's what Barely Branded looks like. It's a really pretty eyeshadow base color. Like, that's the reason why I decided not to declutter it, because I'm like, you know, I can use that. I can definitely use it and finish this up. So I just want to get some use on it. And I am working on a Mally eyeshadow stick in my Throwback 30 project, but there's not very much in there, and I've been using it pretty consistently since that project started, which really hasn't been that many days. But I don't think I'll have any problem finishing that. So I think incorporating this for 5 uses will be fine. And then the next item I have is this Kiko Long Lasting Wet and Dry eyeshadow in the shade 208. I have had this forever and like have hardly used it. So this is the shade. And these were originally talked about on YouTube as like a beautiful highlighter. I remember hearing, like, I used to watch Young, Wild, and Polished, I think it was. I don't watch her anymore, but she used to talk about this particular eyeshadow as a great highlighter. I don't plan on using it in that capacity. I just want to use it as an eyeshadow. And the fact that I'm really close to finishing my Lorac Pro 3, I just want to get some use on this. And, oh, God, look at that. So pretty. If I compare it to like the shade I'm panning in my Aladdin, well, Princess Jasmine and MAC shadow or palette, it's a different tone. So I feel like this could be, so there's the, well, they look kind of the same. But I'm close to hitting pan on this, so. Anyway, 5 uses. I just want to use it 5 times. It's not that big of a deal. So anyway, just want to use that one 5 times. And then the last item I have is a blush. So this is a newer item to my collection. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Blush Without Caution. Whatever. Their blush. It's her blush. So here is... So here is the packaging. So it's definitely all black. And then let me show you the blush. The blush that I chose, the shade that I chose, excuse me, is Nude Venus. So here is the shade. Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. So pretty. and then I'll give you a swatch. I got these and then I really haven't played too much with them. So I just want to get them on my cheeks. Oh gosh, so pretty. So I want to play with this a little bit. So 5 uses on that as well. Those are the 5 items that I have pulled into this project for the month of August. As I mentioned, I will leave all of the information for this project down below in the description box. What did you guys choose for August if you're doing this project? I really do love this project. I think it's fun to kind of play around with things in your collection. So I am thoroughly enjoying it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you are doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. So those are the 6 items that I have pulled in. No, 5. Yeah, 5. I have 5. Yeah. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you are doing well, staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button. I can never enunciate subscribe. So anyway, hopefully you guys are doing well and staying safe. Please. Bye.